Now we're going to learn the T's starting with the capital. The T is pretty simple. It will take up the header and the X space. What we are going to do is start at the top of the header, pull down to the bottom of the X space before curving to the left, end in a dot. Then we're going to start on the left-hand side of that first line, curve down in the header before curving back up, pushing out to the right, and we end on the right-hand side. I'm going to do that again. Start towards the top of the header, pull a line down at the bottom of the X, curve out to the left, and end in a dot. Then on the left-hand side of that first line, curve down at the bottom of the header before curving back up, pushing out to the right. I'm going to do that again. Start towards the top of the header, pull down, curve out to the left, end in a dot at the bottom of the X space. Then I'm going to start in the middle of my header, curve a line down, curve out to the left before pushing back up, and across the top of the header. I'm going to do that one last time here. Start at the top of the header, pull a line down to the bottom of the X, curve out to the left, end in a dot. Then on the left-hand side, in the middle of the header, curve a loop that goes down, out to the left before going back up, and push out to the right. That's a capital T. Do capital T's all the way across your line, and then you can move on to a lowercase t. Lowercase t is pretty simple. It will take up the X space and the header. I'm going to start by making an entrance stroke inside the X space. Then I'm going to move up into my header, pull a line down, and then curve it out to the right. Then towards the top of the X space, a little bit into the header, pull a line across to the left. I'm going to do that again. There's a lot of ink on my pen. Let's try it one more time. Make an entrance stroke up in the X space. Then go into the header, pull a line down, curve it out to the right. Right at the bottom of the header, you're going to pull a line across. I'm going to do that again. Start with an entrance stroke in the X space. In the header, I'm going to pull a line down, or curving off to the right, and then at the bottom of the header, pull a line toward the left. I'll do that one last time. Make an entrance stroke in the X space. In the header, pull down, and then curve out to the right at the bottom of the X space. Pull a line from the right side of that line across to the left, and that is a capital T. In the last line on your page, please practice whatever letter you could use more practice, and then you can move on.